that?
Did you see what he tried to do? Did you see what he tried to do?
Oh, I saw it.
He's so saucy.
I mean, I don't even know what he's...
And then it failed. It was
Someday
amazing.
we're going to start this show in a professional manner.
Not at all.
That day is not going to be while Josh is operating the board.
Not ever. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Atomic Mass Transmissions Live. I'm your host, Dallas Kemp, and with us today is Mr. Will Schick.
What's up, guys?
And behind the board, we got the man, the myth, the legend, the sauce boss that makes...
The sauce boss is definitely... That is Josh's cooking show right now. It's like...
Sauce boss.
Next week on the Sauce Boss.
I would love that show. Is Mr. Josh Clone?
Hello.
Hello. I started paying, and I'm
What,
not
you
even...
already just started going? You're not even interested in what we're doing?
So, we're painting today.
We're doing really well. Really well, yeah. Can you turn us off, turn us back on? I don't even know. Why are we here?
I am painting Hela, the
Goddess of Death.
Goddess of
Queen
Death.
of Hell.
From the Asgardians affiliation for Marvel Crisis Protocol, and you're painting.
I've got her compatriot in the box that comes with her. I've got Loki.
Loki.
So I painted Thor last week. I wore my Thor shirt this week so that I could paint Loki. But I might paint a Thor. I brought my Thor back, so I might do a little bit more painting on Thor.
Just do a little.
But we're gonna go crazy today because I already painted a green Loki at PAX Unplugged. So now we're gonna paint a purple Loki.
Trying out the purple
Loki, yeah.
Yeah, we discussed it beforehand between purple or red.
I'm gonna try doing some wet blending today, and we're just gonna see how that goes. I did a lot of wet blending on Thor last week because I painted a lightning hammer, and so I got my purples out from Vallejo, little Hex Lichen and Warlord purple. I thinned them out with some glazed medium, and I'm just gonna wet blend. I haven't started painting yet, Josh. Jeez.
He still wants your light on. I'm just doing green Hela, like very classic comic booky. I mean, it's based off the studio version as well. So I'm just going green Hela. I like the color scheme. I'm not doing anything weird. Just having fun with that. 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors of greens on her.
That's a lot of greens.
Yeah, well, and I think that's the fun part. Is it's like, okay, so I'm gonna have the bodysuit is one color green, the accents will be another color green, the smoky magic stuff is going to be a different color green, and then her cape is another color green altogether. So
I really liked painting my Hela. Like, it was a lot of fun. She's just got a lot of cool effects, and then you get that ghosty smoke going on at the bottom.
Ghosty smoke.
Super cool.
Yeah, we're really happy with her. She's dynamic and flying at you all sinistry.
She's very aggressive.
Yeah, she's gonna blast you with some ghosty spooky fires.
Spooky fires?
Spooky
Not
fires.
spooky fires. It's the worst.
It is the worst when you get hit with the spooky fires. I need more different greens.
More different greens.
I need something a little darker. I'm gonna add a little. I think there's a black ink. Is there a black ink in this?
There's a black wash. I don't know if there's a black ink.
I don't want wash. I want black ink.
I don't know if there's a black ink.
All right, well, I'll just
honestly.
have to make something. I'll just use regular black paint.
I could be wrong though.
No, this is black ink.
There you go. Boom. I was wrong. See?
Aha! Got it.
Perfect. I don't know if you know this, Josh, but purple is the color of magic. Hence purple Loki.
I mean, it can be the color magic.
No, it is.
Tricksters.
It is the color of magic. I'm pretty sure periwinkle is the color of tricksters. Chartreuse is the color of tricksters because nobody actually knows what color chartreuse is.
That's not true. It's a real color.
It's a red.
No, it's not.
It's like a really deep maroon.
No.
Yeah. It is. This is why it's a trickster color. See, you don't even know what color it is.
It's fooled me.
Yeah, fooled you.
Where's everybody painting today? That's my
Fooled
question.
you.
Where's everybody painting today? This is not the color I wanted at all.
Start again.
I'm curious if anybody else is painting their
Lokis or Helas?
Well, they're not Lokis and Helas yet.
Not yet. That's
come out when?
February 14th, Valentine's Day.
That's like next week.
Is it?
Yeah,
Crap.
right?
That's really fast. I'm not prepared for this.
I'm prepared. I'm
Are
prepared
you?
Yeah, I'm prepared to see everybody's cool Lokis and Hellas.
This is going to be the entire show for me. It's just wet blending. That's one piece of cloak.
I mean, as long as it looks cool.
It does look cool. I think it looks cool.
I'm just adding some. What's this color green? I mixed jade green and a little yellow, sun yellow, and a little touch of scurry green. Made like
Scurry green?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
And I'm very thinly painting.
Oh, that was an
some
amazing
highlights.
catch. I didn't even get paint in my lap. What's the chat up to, Josh? You haven't really told. Like, we can't read the screen from here, man.
We have to engage with the community.
Do you want to help out a little bit? Do you want to do your job, Josh?
We're seeing some people painting their Killmongers
Nice.
Yeah.
and their Doc Ocks.
See, that's dope. How are we painting Doc Ock? I need to paint a second one. I need to come up with a color scheme. I'm not painting yellow and green again.
And when he says he needs to come up with a color scheme, he wants to steal yours.
Correct. That's how I come up with things. Josh, I need your help, man.
What's the
They
Picasso?
haven't answered yet.
What's the Picasso line, Josh? Great artists.
Good artists borrow, great artists steal.
There you go. Stolen, stealing.
Stop. Stop.
The Banksy version of that was amazing, by the way. If you've never seen it.
Of Picasso art?
Well, he took the line from Picasso, carved it in stone, and then scratched out Picasso and wrote Banksy.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Doo-doo-doo.
People are think your purple is fantastic, chic,
Purple Loki. He's going to look fancy.
and that green looks sick, as in good.
It also looks like sick green. It's a sick green. Dallas cheated, though. He's already worked on that Hela. He's going to be able to finish, and I'm not.
I did start this Hela at home because I was a fool and did not look at the stream schedule.
I mean, I think it probably worked out for you.
And I was like, and then I saw the stream schedule and I was like, oh, we're playing Loki and Hela this week. And then I was like, well,
Well.
my Loki's done. Hello. So there's my Loki. Oh, he's not on my screen.
No, he's on my screen.
He's not even paying attention that I'm saying he should be on my screen.
He
I'm
doesn't-
reading the comments, you guys.
You can
he
click the
doesn't-
button.
He doesn't want to be on your screen. I don't want to be
So
on
I
your
finished
screen.
my Loki already. So I got to bring in my Hela, and you got to paint Loki by default.
I did.
I mean, I could have painted a second Loki.
I'm
as
happy
well.
with it. I'll take it. I like Loki. He's my boy. So good. So awesome.
He's fun in the game.
He's fun in the comics, man. This is great.
He's fun in the comics too.
He's like one of the best characters. You never quite know what he's up to. Is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? He's just Loki.
He's not good or evil.
He's really not. He's just a trickster. He's just up to mischief.
He's an agent of mischief.
How would you guys go about painting Loki's ice attack?
I would wet blend it. I can show. I can show today. I can show how I painted it.
I did not wet blend mine.
See, that's just giving up the fun. Wet blending is just such a fun paint mashy technique.
I agree. I mean, I'm not saying there's no wrong technique
Did
here.
you just like base coat highlight yours?
No.
Like traditional style?
I did not.
Did you two brush blend it like a chump?
I did. So I did like
You're so predictable.
I did, what is it? Colorish.
I don't know.
It's like a magic blue.
Oh, this one? Electric blue? There's electric blue and there's magic blue. Take your pick.
I think it's electric blue, and then I added some off-white to it and base coated that, and then I used different colors washes, and then regular blues, and then I put in some of that like turquoise, dark turquoise, and then re-highlighted with like a very, very white blue. Like I just kept adding white to that electric blue,
Mm-hmm.
and just kept bringing it up. So two brushing, washing is what I did in layers. I did a lot of layers. And then I added little tiny bits of yellow, which you probably can't see on the screen, but I added a little bit of yellow to create like sunlight reflections. I spent way more time than I should have.
So fancy.
I was
Listen to
having
this
a lot
guy's
of fun.
Sunlight reflections.
But if you're going to wet blend,
What
like
is that
you,
about? What is that about?
like I think I think wet blending is a great way to go about it. And
It's
very
fun. It's
fast.
got a lot of texture, so it's pretty easy to like pull off. And wet blending is a pretty fun and fast technique.
It's a very rewarding technique.
It's really easy to, correct mistakes too. You're just like, oh, I went too far. Pull some more paint. Pull some more paint.
Highlight the mask. Got a little stray hair.
We're getting a lot of compliments on Doctor Strange and Wong.
People like the Doctor Strange. That's because he's super cool.
He is super cool.
Is that my cue? Am I supposed to do something with that?
Did you? No.
I'm wet blending.
I know you're one, but
I don't have time for you, Josh. I don't have time for your plans.
Dallas, was it like a hard struggle to get like a good dynamic pose with a miniature? Like, what's the theory behind taking a two-dimensional concept sketch and turning it into a three-dimensional miniature?
I mean, it's the struggle, because something that looks good in 2D might not translate to 3D, because you're trying to make something that goes in every direction. And also, like, I just did a concept earlier today, and we were looking at it, and I was like, well, I have a 35 millimeter base to work with. So you always got to come up with, for miniatures, you got to come up with, it has to fit on the base, it has to look in 3 dimensions, and then personally, I try to keep faces from looking down. Like a lot of comic books, a lot of those really action-y comic books, you might see like a big punch where the face goes down. In miniature, you kind of want to keep the face up, right? Because if you just see
loses
this,
interest if it's looking down.
yeah, you see the top of their head from across the table. It's not.
Well, yeah, you have to remember like the angle at which we see miniatures, and that's the 3. Like you're looking at them this way
Yeah.
every time.
Whereas like in 2-dimension comic
Like
book,
that.
a lot of times you got worm eye views, you got all these different angles that you can play with, and like you're kind of like you're top down typically on the table. So philosophically, we like at AMG, we like to think about how does it look on the table as well, right? Not just
When you're holding it at eye level.
yeah. So, and I think that's what Doctor Strange really did, is like kind of take that like super neat mystic character, and he was an engineering
Challenge?
I wouldn't say challenge, but
Puzzle box?
it was a puzzle to figure out, like, can we do this? Can we have him floating in these rings where he's not touching the rings, he's not touching the base? Like, there's a lot of stuff going on there to figure out, and it was a super awesome puzzle to figure out. Of course, Marco sculpted Mr. Doctor Strange. And I think we got a really cool.
You say, of course, like people know. They haven't seen the credit sheet.
They haven't seen. Yeah, that's true. They haven't seen the credit sheet. So Marco,
Who did Venom?
who did Venom? What else has he done that they've?
Nothing you can
seen?
talk about. Hush up.
No,
He helped
He did-
with Hulk,
no, he did Thanos.
and he helped. Did
He
he
did
help
do
with Hulk or
Thanos.
Modok? I think he helped with both.
Helped with both, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. He has co-credit on those two.
Marco's great. Marco's fantastic.
he's very talented.
He's mean to me sometimes. I love him.
Everyone's mean to you sometimes, Josh. It's impossible to be nice to you all the time.
He's super talented, and we got a cool pose, and we were able to work through it. And I love going back and thinking about that moment when I drew the concept, and everybody in the building was just like, "Can we even do this?" And I was like, "I believe." And we're like, "We're so ambitious," and now we're like doing concepts. It's just like, "Oh, Doctor Strange, you're so quaint."
You certainly get to learn and take the lessons and stuff. I mean, the original idea kind of came from some of the reference that we were using from the comics even. And
Absolutely.
it was like, well, it's the constant challenge with superheroes and like villains and stuff, they're always drawn in, you know, non-gravity situations. Like
Yeah.
on a cover, you can just draw somebody and not be like, well, how are they
How are
they
connected to
actually
the
in that
ground?
pose? And unfortunately, the magnet technology has not caught up with what we want to do. So how do you do, you know, a very classic comic booky pose, but
Root
actually
to
make
the
it work
ground.
in physical space with gravity?
It's like, okay, I got a 35.
Silly gravity.
I got a 35 millimeter circle. I got a little bit of plastic, and
Yeah, and to do so without, I mean, you know, like, it's not like,
You gotta figure out like poles and stuff too. You gotta figure out like
Yeah, there's- I mean-
production and stuff.
yeah, the engineering, the draft angles, the undercuts, like those are very complex.
and there are definitely, I mean, you know, there's definitely ways to do it where you're like, well, you just attach a clear plastic flight stand, or you,
Well, I'm
you know,
avoiding
do a
flight
stick.
stands.
And I was going to say, I brought it up because like one of the one of the things we kind of set out with at the start was to do everything we could to just avoid anything that wasn't part of the world, because we really wanted to ground these characters as much as possible in
AMG is
in reality.
pretty anti-flight stand if we can avoid it.
I mean,
If we
we'll,
can avoid it.
No, we will
we
avoid
will
it.
we will never do it.
We'll never make a flight.
I don't say never, like
It's-
ever, but
It's on
we
record
will
now.
I
we will
don't
never
care.
do it.
It's on record.
We will never do
I
it.
guarantee we will never make a flight stand.
As long as you work here, there will never be flight stand.
Yeah.
All right. You heard it here first, folks.
This is what happens. We make big checks that we can totally cash. I mean, that's the thing about the flight stand thing, is that it's just a choice. I mean, you just get to do it. But it leads to these fun challenges.
Marco's
like,
in there right now, like, wait, what?
wait, what?
What do you mean?
He knows. He knows.
Marco
least
would never
it-
let. If I, oh my gosh, if I drew a pose and I was just like, hey guys, what do y'all think of this? And I drew a flight stand, I think Marco would just flip my desk over and be like, I don't respect you anymore. I'm so sorry.
If I ever did. Good old Marco. Yeah, I think it just adds that extra layer of like excitement and, like I said, realism to the whole thing, and it's definitely a challenge, but I think it's worth the effort.
Absolutely worth the effort. And like, oh man, Wong next to Doctor Strange, they look so good together. Like, I'm going back to like actually what we're talking about. Like, I love how they look together on the table, and like being able to riff off like two characters so they look super good. Especially like when they're coming together like in a box, you kind of want to think about how can they interact and look together on the box. Like there's a lot of thought going on behind this stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Tableau is important if the characters are like, you know, working together. And Strange and Wong are definitely those characters. Okay, well, I think the purple is done.
I think I want another highlight on this green. I think I want just a little bit more of this. I don't know, on this black green I made. This actually started off zenithal, and I used a lot of glazes of a black green variety to go over this her suit. So it made it very easy to paint. I just used the natural zenithal and just glazed and kept adding more and more black to the shadows, but it's all still very, very, very green. So that's why I love painting her. She's got a lot of cool visual interest. Oh no! A little too heavy on the paint there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true.
I think it definitely needs another highlight. But I'm liking this like, and I'm also putting a little bit of green on the bottom side to give like bounce light. I'm arting her up a little bit.
It ain't so.
I've discovered like here recently, like I'm all about speed in tabletop, but
Until that right moment.
Until that right moment, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going. I'm arting it up. I'm busting out all the old knowledge. The goal is though not to get wrapped up in like the precision of it and just kind of have fun, but still kind of have like a little more art-centric philosophy to it, but not be wrapped up in the perfection of it, because I'm not into that perfection thing. I mean, obviously.
It's like you were talking about that Loki before the stream started. And you said, I don't know if I like the glow on the gem anymore. I was like, well, you could change it, but it's done.
It is done. And done is my favorite color in the world.
It's a pretty nice looking color.
Or what did I say?
It's 2 check boxes?
It's 2 check boxes in the pro column.
Yeah.
She's got so many horns.
All right. I think I'm going to call that.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah, I'm just done. Loki's done.
All done. Anybody got any paint questions out there, Josh? What secrets do they want to know? Did they not enjoy the concept conversation?
They do, but
But
most of our stuff just has them excited to see when they can get their hands on it. So it's a lot of repeating the 14th.
The 14th.
14th, everyone.
The 14th, yeah. 14th, the Asgardians. Thor, Valkyrie, Hela, Loki, Winter Soldier, Vision.
garbage truck?
Garbage truck.
Commercial truck, because it can also be a chemical truck.
It can also be a
Thank you.
chemical truck.
All right, now we got to figure out how to paint his pants. His loungewear, if you will.
I don't think he's
not
lying.
starting with the pants.
I know. Well, it's because, we wanted to go with the cloak. The cloak and the purple. I wasn't going to paint the pants purple. I think that'd be too much purple.
Can you have too much purple?
Yes.
I don't know if that's true.
Yes, you can have too much purple.
I'm going to paint something all in purples now.
I don't want this. I mean, I don't want him to come off like he's some kind of, like, stereotypical Jersey mobster in his purple velour, like, suit.
We have a question. What are your favorite mixes for flesh tones on the Asgardians?
Ooh, favorite mixes.
Actually, I darkened my Thor up a little bit with, I think it's this.
Tan?
Yeah, it's this tan, or no, there's another color. Like, Parasite Brown from the game color. I just darkened up his skin just a little bit. Just to make him a little, and also with Valkyrie, might have kept Hela a little paler. I need to paint her. Lip black.
Lip black?
Yeah, like black green lipstick. Just a little touch of green.
Yes. I need black. You have the
I
black?
have the black ink.
No. I want just the basic black.
I do not.
It exists somewhere. I'll find it. I'll find it.
He will find it.
Maybe. Maybe I won't.
Yeah, I kept everybody dark except for Hela. And Loki is pretty mid.
I used that tan color and then the basic skin tone from the model color line on all of mine. So pretty, what I would call a very standard Caucasian flesh tone. That is bizarre. All right, well, I guess we'll use this. It's fine. We got this. We'll be good. Let's do some more wet blending. Amazing.
Amazing! I need white. Off-white? Dead white. Arctic white.
Arctic white? There's a lot of whites.
Does Arctic white have blue in it? It does. And so I need dead white. Dead white, dead white, dead white, dead white.
It was a very, like, Evil Dead moment.
It was.
What is happening? Don't fall asleep, Josh.
Are you just chilling, dude?
I feel like you're going
what
to.
What up, dude?
I feel like you really want to here. Oh, he's got the turquoise pants.
I would show people what I'm about to do, but the camera's not on it, and I'm about to cut my paintbrush with an X-Acto knife.
That troublesome little thing.
Now just the tiniest.
Oh, he's the most fabulous Loki ever right now. Turquoise pants, purple coat. What are you doing? Dressed to the nines, Loki. Let's darken this up.
That's a new alternate version of Loki. Dressed to the nines Loki.
Oh man, he's dressed to kill. Like, this is some club wear Loki right here. I'm hearing the "What Is Love" song in my head right now. Baby, just don't hurt me. What you got going on over there, Josh?
Tiny highlights.
I'd like to know what kind of flush you use for Hela's face, Dallas.
That's a great question. I don't know. I just mixed a flesh tone out of pale flesh and the other one.
Tan?
No,
Plague brown.
No. It's the other. It's called basic skin tone and a little pale flesh, and I haven't shaded or highlighted it yet. So I haven't done anything else yet. I still need to do that. So that's as far as I've gotten. Because I wanted to get all the green done first. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me.
There's another movement on the chat
Oh.
requesting flesh-colored pants for Loki.
No.
Not all the things that happen on the internet are good things. Just as an FYI, that is.
No.
Plus, we're too far into this turquoise.
Would it have made a difference?
No,
Like I said earlier.
no, it truly wouldn't have.
No. Flesh pants? No.
I mean, I might have gone with like leopard print,
Like an Edgar suit?
like an Edgar suit. I might have gone with like leopard print
Like a person.
had we
suit.
started before. Yeah, like a people suit.
Like Edgar.
Good old poor Edgar. He probably deserved it. He seemed pretty mean.
Did
Yeah, he's cranky. He's crotchety.
he? Sugar. All right. Little highlights. Little texture highlights too.
We're just going all in here.
Yeah, do it.
I am.
Pennies and pounds, man. Pennies and pounds.
Literally happening right now before my eyes. I did not wake up this morning and think this was my Loki, but
Like literally, or figuratively, literally?
both?
Question mark?
Question mark? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Josh, you want to say something?
No. No, I don't.
You're leaning towards that mic button like
He
you
did.
do.
He did go into that mic.
Yeah, he went into it.
He had his eyes on us. It looked like he was going to steal a cupcake. That's what he looked like. What's going on, buddy? How's it going?
What's happening, man? What's happening? We're doing it. We're doing it.
Okay, I can do like a gold on that purple Loki, or perhaps a pale gold.
Pale gold? Like where?
Like on the horns, you know.
Well,
on the staff.
Is this a Josh request or is this like a people request?
It's me, actually. It's me thinking independently.
Gold would look nice against the purple. The gold horns and the crown, though, that's what you want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And go ahead and make the staff gold.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I like where you're at. Gold and purple go together super good. I mean, it's yellow and purple, so yellow and purple are your contrast colors. So.
Oh, sometimes you just...
Yeah.
Sometimes things just
Sometimes.
work. That grieve right now, it's my whole world.
All right.
It turned out so good.
The grieve.
Yeah, the grieve right here. Look at this wet blend. Like 2 seconds. I don't know if it's gonna show up like it should.
Oh, that purple right there?
Yeah, look at just watch. Just watch that magic happen. It's so good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You see it in like real life, you just like it's the smoothest. Oh, so smooth. And it took no time at all. It's just wet paint. Mashed into more wet paint.
I'm very proud of you.
It's amazing. Josh, I don't come here for your approval. I don't want your life. We're just making magic happen right now, Josh.
Literal wizardry.
I watch people like work on Photoshop or, like all that design wizardry. And I'm like, I don't understand what you're doing. And I get to come here and I get to do this. And I'm like, I'm the wizard now.
Feel my power. No one's entertained by my tiny dots of highlights.
Yeah, what are you doing right now, Dallas?
I'm literally putting in the smallest white highlights I can on this green suit. Like, watch this brush, Josh. Tell me when it's ready. I'm gonna put a highlight right here.
Okay.
That's it. You see that? Did you see it?
If we had the technology, I would do a slow-mo replay.
Oh my gosh, it'd be amazing.
What would you now?
This is when the brush hits it.
Jaina.
Here, I'll do the horns now. You ready?
We'll have to come back to that later.
I'm ready, buddy.
Later.
All right, here we go.
Ooh. Ah.
Just the lightest little touch. See how it makes that gradient? Like just pop?
Touch up that last horn.
Mm-hmm. A little bit right there. Right there. There you go. Now all those horns just stand out even further, right? It's just from that tiniest highlight that brings all the other highlights together. It's the unifying highlight.
All right, Josh wants gold. You want like really bright gold though, right, Josh?
I want pale gold, like a white gold.
Oh, nice.
Well, let it never be said that you asked too much.
So, the comic book Hela has her stripes on her suit, her design is much more green. But I'm actually kind of liking this and I'm thinking about keeping the design stripes darker. What do you think, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Or should I go with the more brighter green?
Run a poll.
In front of a pole.
Yeah, they're right there in the chat.
What do you think, chat?
No, like a real poll.
Oh, a real poll.
I think we're gonna run a real poll. What do you think, Chad? Do you go brighter or keep it dark?
I mean, I don't trust Josh to be impartial.
So if you look at the studio one, which is on the Atomic Mass website, correct?
Yes.
In the gallery, you can see how she was painted in the stripes. The design is very, very green, but I'm kind of liking this dark. So kind of curious what people think. Should I keep it dark?
We got a vote for dark already.
Well, the polls have closed, so we're going to go ahead and tally up these votes. Oh, look at that. Looks like dark lines have won the day. Interesting.
It had 2 checks in the checkbox column.
Yeah, done. I'm telling you, done goes a long way for me. I'm always ready to get to that next miniature. Trust me, I got a lot of miniatures to paint.
I'm pretty sure they know. And, you know, can feel it. They feel for you. They see it. They know. They know.
We all got a lot of miniatures to paint.
They know.
Oh, that Loki's looking nice.
How's purple Loki?
Purple Loki is very purple.
Oh, that is awesome looking. That is great.
That looks amazing.
He is very fancy. He's a very fancy Loki.
He was cool before, but that gold idea was great. Whoever thought.
I know. Whoever came up with this pale gold thing, like, give that man a raise.
Whoever said,
man or
what's
woman.
the contrast to purple, yellow? That's brilliant.
Give
That's
that
good.
person a raise.
Okay, I might seriously just keep this dark.
Oof. I think we might have to change gears here because this pale gold doesn't cover over purple. And somebody was really sloppy with their wet blending. So we'll lay down some chainmail silver to cover our sloppiness. Or I could quit this because I find it boring and go back to more wet blending on the ice.
I forgot to paint the sword while I was there.
You should probably paint the sword.
I'm gonna.
Are you just painting the sword like metal, or are you painting it like
Oh no,
some kind of fancy
it's the black green.
black green?
Yep. Like it's manifesting from her spooky smokes.
Spooky smokes. I dig it. I dig it.
I feel like it could be. I don't remember.
Better?
I don't remember how I painted the other one.
She only has one sword.
I mean, the other version I painted.
Oh, the studio one?
Yeah.
That was a U.
Yes, it was.
I know. I said that was a U.
Oh,
It's rare.
I don't remember how to paint it.
Just make it up. That's what
I'm
we're here
making
for.
it up.
Invent,
Oh my
man.
God.
Invent.
Chat wants to know what is Hela holding. She's got a sword in one hand and what's in her other hand.
Magic!
Fire, smoke, fire.
Fire smoke.
She's
fire.
summoning magic.
Yeah, she's got like a blaze of fire in her hand.
She's got the death magic going on.
She's gonna. What's her attack called? Can we say that? Oh, they've seen
You
her
can
card.
say
right?
it. Well, she's got Hellforged Blade.
That's
Obviously, that one's pretty clear. It's the blade. She's got Reign of Hell, which is kind of, if you imagine if she just summoned a lot of Hellforged Blades and like shot them from the sky in some kind of climactic big old attack. And then she has Drained Soul. So maybe she's draining some poor fool's soul.
That's what I imagine. It's like she's like swooping in to grab somebody and drain them of their essence.
She's doing the swoopy swoops.
She is. I mean, she is swooping.
The swoopy swoops.
She's like, witness my dynamism.
Oh, dynamism. I like that. That is definitely a villainous monologue right there. Witness my dynamism and despair.
Heck yeah. There we go.
Get on it, Josh. Dynamism.
Will do, boss.
I don't buy it. I don't think that was heartfelt.
How's purple Loki?
I don't know. Right now he's like purple, gold, and silver Loki, so he's kind of a hot mess, but we're gonna go back to the gold here in a second. Or I'm gonna give myself a break and I'm gonna go back to wet blending because that's just fun.
Every miniature has that stage where it's like
The ugly stage?
It's called the ugly stage. Universally.
Some miniatures never get past the ugly stage until the very, very end.
Yeah.
When they check that done box. Back to gold.
You talk to anybody who paints miniatures for a living, they'll tell you about the ugly stage. They know it.
They can feel it deep in their bones. Pale golds.
That's when you learn to go past it. It's an interesting thing.
You have to learn to break your own limits.
Yeah, and that's kind of what it is. It's just like, why is this not working? And then you learn, like, oh, I just need to go. There's just a few more steps past it, and then once you do it, you're like, ah, look at that.
Someone in chat is requesting for you to make your awesome purple Loki a redhead
A red-headed Loki?
to make
Sure.
it pop more.
Whoa. I don't know about this. This plan seems questionable to me. I feel like we got a lot of color going on with this Loki already. Giving him red hair? Yipes. Yipes. This feels like a trap. This feels like a trap.
We want to take a moment soon and show off a little something.
Oh, or is that where we're at?
We're way past it actually, but
Way past it. Time flies when you're wet blending, Josh.
Red hair on that Loki. Let me see that Loki. Can you make it big on the screen? That's not it. That's not.
there's a delay.
Oh, okay. I could see if the hair was like leaning.
Desaturated red, like a brown red.
Yeah, very
Like
dark.
an auburn?
Like an auburn.
Auburn, yeah.
Yeah, like a dark, rich red. Not fiery
Bright,
red.
yeah, not bright.
You don't want like Jean Grey red. You want like
It's a good auburn red.
Wolfsbane.
Wolfsbane.
That's
There you
pretty
go.
good, yeah.
That would work. Black also works, but black just works always. That's just the nature of that.
It is true.
The nature of horrors.
Horrors?
Horrors. You do. This gold. Pale gold. Oh, you need some love, pale gold. Josh is giving me the evil eye though, so I guess I better like
Do what he
stop.
says.
I guess I better stop with this.
Do what he says. No one will
Oh
get
wait,
hurt.
I gotta get this shoulder. Hold on.
No one will get hurt. He's oversold it though.
Did he? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Or I'm overselling it now.
That might be true. Okie dokie, I will get the thing. Man, this gold is so sploochy.
Not a word, but you know. Hey,
Sploochy?
here we are.
Definitely a word. Everybody understands what sploochy means. It's spotty and splotchy all at the same time. Okay. Goodbye, Loki.
Hello.
Hello, Doctor Strange.
Oh. Ooh.
So we obviously showed the picture, but we thought we'd show like him in all of his majestic three-dimensional glory. Yeah.
I love this miniature. I love this miniature so much.
It's a very clever design. So we have him, got him suspended by his magic. Nice little connection points in the capes that you can't really see.
Yep.
Spot on. He's got his magic hands going on. This one even has the traditional Doctor Strange leopard print gloves.
Yeah. He's got the leopard prints.
He has the. He also has the traditional mustache, just the pencil mustache.
Yeah, we didn't go with the.
We didn't go with the modern goatee.
Right.
It was the right call.
I agree. Josh agrees. I see him over there shaking his head.
100%.
And he's got the nice little like white wingtips on the side of his head. You know, he's just there. He's there. But yeah.
Beautiful miniature.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You just let me know when I'm done, Josh, or I'll do this.
A little more.
I'll just continue to do this nonstop.
A little more.
This is my life now.
Just spinning a doctor in
Let's give a
circles.
full spin again. Look at that. Are his feet touching the ground?
They are not.
I'm trying to think of like, how do I show this?
On the side.
Because there's a cape.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you see that? Oh yeah, I guess. Like here. Make sure there's no paint on that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That's like a true like magician trick when you pass the hula.
I know, you
hoop.
gotta pass the hula hoop down there. Nothing is connecting me to the ground. There are no wires. Ooh, magic.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun to make. I'm super excited to
I'm putting him down.
get
now.
one to paint myself.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
There's been some. I've been looking at
Dizzly dope.
some Doctor Stranges, and like I kind of want to do like a more like black costume Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm. Get more to that Marvel Now color scheme.
Yeah, and I think it would look really cool, and then like just have that bright orange against it. And I'm super excited to see like somebody like do something with like that orange, and like maybe add some. You could add some putty to make it more fiery, maybe, or you can paint a bunch of object source lighting on your miniature.
Mm-hmm.
I got the hiccup. Sorry. A bunch of object source lighting or something on the miniature. It'd be really cool.
That would be really cool.
And him and Wong like pose together very well. So.
And play together very well, but we'll talk about that later.
That was a tease.
That was a tease. Let's wet blend some ice.
I'm gonna paint some Hellfires. Hellfire and Tarnation.
You took the Arctic White.
All the different
That's the
versions
dead
of
white.
green.
The Arctic White. That's what we want. Come on, Arctic White. Oh, that was okay.
Was black costume line or dark costume lines the only vote? I'm pretty sure that was the only vote you told me, so it pretty much makes it the winner, right?
That's the only one. And now they're talking about Doctor Strange.
Always pushed aside for a doctor.
They are the dream boats. The true dreams.
Alright, well I guess I'm just gonna paint my stripes to call it done. Got a little too much water on that.
Gotta work fast. Josh is going to call time soon. I can feel it.
Yeah, maybe
He's
10 minutes.
He's tapping on his phone. I can do this in 10 minutes.
He's got the look of impatience.
He does. He's tapping away on that phone. Looking all mobstery. Time is money. Whoop. All right, let's do this.
Time to boogie.
Boogie.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't aware that there was a boogie clock.
Okay, so I'm going to get a little more bright on these.
Oh, you're breaking the vote? But the votes were cast.
I denied the casting of the stones.
We have a question from some individual, Ed Burrell, something, I don't know.
Hi, Ed.
He wants to know what Dr. Strange's base size is on.
He's on a 50 millimeter base.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of magic, so he needs a lot of base.
Yep.
He's got a lot of magic and he's got a lot of cloak of levitation, so you know.
Had to have room for all that craziness going on there. Yeah, a little more green here. This is just adding more contrast, really, to the overall measure. Zing!
Zing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Paint all my favorite miniatures
With zings?
with zings.
I wasn't aware.
Oh no, there's a stripe down here. Looks like I got something stuck in my paint too. That always.
You got a little hair action?
Yeah, there's something. It looks like it got stuck in my base coat. Oh well. Such is the way.
The way of the painter?
The way of the painter. The way of the brush.
No.
Yeah, the way of the brush.
No.
Josh, we could make a movie called The Way of the Brush.
No.
I already have the trailer in my mind.
I see it myself.
I need like a warehouse apartment
Yep.
and a stand-up shower.
It's a painter, and he practices his brush foo. And he
Brush
lives-
kata, sir.
brush kata. Oh man, on brush kata. And he lives in a big city, a nondescript big city
Mhm.
in a loft apartment. He has a boat
Mhm.
and a very attractive
Landlord?
landlord.
I don't know where that came from, but okay.
Is this apartment above like a antique store?
Oh,
Sure.
Owned by a wise old painter
Yes.
from like Romania.
And he battles villains from all over the world
Define
with brush kata.
battles villains.
I'm pretty sure it defines itself, sir. Brush kata.
I don't know about this. I don't think this script is going to sell on spec.
I'm pretty sure we just made $1 million just thinking about it.
Whoa.
Copyright 2020.
I mean,
right.
you got the copyright right there, but
It's gonna be amazing. We just need a clever name now, Josh.
for the guy or for the show?
Both.
He's
Oh, think about it, Josh. This is your moment. This is marketing 101.
I mean, his power is painting.
Is his name Windsor Newton?
Wow. That was awful. No. Erase. Erase. I got blue in my purple. It's the worst.
Well, Blind is a terrible last name. Bristle? No.
No.
Bristle.
Sam Bristle.
Sam Bristle.
The master of brush kata.
The master, yes. He must be a master. I mean, clearly he can't just be okay at it.
We
He's the
can't.
last master.
He's the final.
The final master of brush kata. Perfect.
He's on the quest to not only defeat villains, but to find his protege, a next protege, to carry on the secret arts.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that he's probably not looking for a protege. Brush kata has ruined his life, and he's denounced passing on the way.
Well, that's season 2.
The world would be better if brush kata was gone. No, it's season 1. At the end of season 1, he realizes that the world needs brush kata, and then finds himself a plucky young upstart whom to teach brush kata.
I like this arc. I like starting out with no one will ever know the secrets, and then him realizing no.
He can have like one, really big blow up with his former master about how brush kata needs to pass into the darkness. It should be forgotten in the annals of history. Nothing good has come from it.
Well, after the last secret brush war,
That's right.
so many lives were lost.
It's because he lost his best friend.
Mhm.
It's just not worth it. It's not worth it anymore.
Too many good people have died, man. This needs yellow.
Is this like a modern day show or?
No, it's a period piece. It takes place in 1987.
Oh, 97? It means there's going to be a lot of like really fly pants.
I mean, the soundtrack will be
Mhm.
literally amazing.
Skin wash. Will that work? We could try it.
I mean, for what?
To shade this gold.
Yeah, I should, hypothetically.
It's a pretty orangey wash, so
Yeah.
I it's time to dial it down, guys.
Oh, it's time to done. Well, I guess we can just be done. This Loki will never know the true glory of being finished. Thanks to Josh and his time management skills. Let's just try this really quick. I just want to see what happens. Whoop. Oh, yeah, that makes it fabulous.
Well, I want to finish this highlight, please. Can I finish this highlight?
Yes, you can finish the highlight.
Thanks, because I got color mix, and
I mean, technically, you just keep going after the camera
that
stops.
is true, but
You just be like, you can't control me, Josh. You can't tell me what to do.
I sign your checks.
That's right. You tell him that. He doesn't know better. He doesn't know how it works.
Just the slightest yellow highlight on the raised elements.
This is way too orangey. No, sir, I don't like it. Get out the magic thumb eraser and get rid of it.
Thumb eraser's best eraser.
Can be. As long as the area is, easily accessible for the thumb. Luckily, we didn't go too far.
Now we're talking. Now that's what I call Hela.
Oh. That's where we're at, huh?
Look, Josh said 1997.
It's true.
Woo! Now I just need to paint her. I need to paint her face and the green Hellfire and finish her cape, and I'm done. Yeah. Now you can make me stop whenever.
You guys ready?
Are they ready?
They're never ready.
Neither am I.
Why they're the best. Because they'll just hang out forever. Forever.
I mean, we got more stuff we could show. Just go to the studio and grab some stuff, Josh.
We have just a whole studio worth of stuff.
We do.
We could make this the most popular atomic mass transmissions live ever.
It's true.
And ruin our entire marketing.
It wouldn't ruin it.
2020 and 2021.
It would improve it.
You'd be the hero.
I don't know that we can, I mean, I don't know about that, but.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
All right. Are we doing this? Are we walking out?
Yes.
I think we're done. I think we're done.
Boom.
Are you on
Light
the main
off.
screen?
Light off. He is now.
Are we on the main screen?
Yeah, it's
I still
happening.
see a Loki.
No, there's a delay.
I don't know which screen is which over there.
See, look. There it is.
So that's it for this week. Thank you for
That's
joining us. We got pretty far on our Hela. We did a couple different greens. I used some yellows to accentuate the banding, whites to accentuate the primary suit. Now I'll do more like blue greens for the cape, and then like very, very bright yellow greens for the smoke. So I'm going to do 4 different greens.
4 different greens.
To make
all the
make my
greens.
Hela. How's your purple Loki?
He's very purple. I need to go back in and create a purple wash, I think, for the pale golds that Josh demanded.
Yeah,
and
washing the gold with purple is.
And then I'll just go back in and highlight up with a really light mix of gold and silver and up to like high silver. But
Yeah.
he's fabulous. I can't complain. Like, he's ready. He's ready for a night on the town.
When you do your
He
gym in the
looks
stick,
very, yeah.
what color are you going to do that? Are you going to go with purple or are you going to go...
I mean,
I'm tempted to say the blue. I think
the blue. I think I'll go with the ice blue just to give a little bit of contrast to the purple because we got a lot of purple in this.
There's a lot of purple, but the blue will be a nice counter that, and it also ties back to the ice. I painted my gym green, but like we said earlier, like
I like the green though. I think the green
done.
works well. So it's very magic-y. Green is magic.
It's his magic, right?
Yeah.
But he throws ice. So I was like, well, it could be
blue, but green is okay.
the gym changes the color depending on the spell, but
I kind of really want to do a yellow. I want to see like a yellow glow in the staff, but it's
like
not
a real hot.
Yeah. Who knows? But yeah, he's fabulous. He's ready for his night on the town. He just needs a couple more items.
I like him.
Some banding. Yeah, it's fun. Mostly wet blended. Wet blending, super easy and quick. I love how the back of the cloak turned out. Like super smooth, just great. Great for those folds. Josh is just nodding along. He's like, yes, wrap it up, boys.
Look at that.
Take care of it. There it is. There it is.
All right. Join us next week. I believe next week we're playing
We are. We're
game.
We're gonna throw the Asgardians on the table and show everybody kind of how we run with them.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be cool.
It's going to be awesome.
So be sure to check that out right before they release on the 14th. So you guys will be able, the day before, you'll be able to get your hands on them on Valentine's Day.
It's our St. Valentine's Showdown.
Is it? Oh, I like it. St. Valentine's Throwdown.
Showdown Throwdown.
Showdown Throwdown?
Showdown Throwdown.
Showdown Throwdown. So
check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and our
Facebook.
website. And go check out the gallery. You can see all kinds of cool stuff. And that's it.
That's it.
That's
We're
it.
done.
That's it.
So check back next Thursday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Hope you had as much fun as we did and that you were inspired to get ready to paint your Asgardians next week on the 14th. Bye!
I almost wanted to give him a Marco.
Oh, you would have bashed the camera, just knocked it down, so. But I like it.
I mean, it would have been
The
fine.
Marco